July the 31st, 2019. Guys, you're looking at the real-time solar wind, and we talked about this in the video late yesterday. It would be increasing over the next few days, and you can see the spike in the purple line. This is speed in kilometers per second, and you're approaching 1,000,000 miles per hour at the speed. Bottom graph is the temperature. It also increases with that solar wind speed. In the video last night, we talked about a Quake watch, and we've had a 6.6, 56 kilometers east of Lakatoro, Vanuatu. Now, that's 179.1 kilometers, fairly deep quake. They're moving around the ring of fire. You've got a 5.9, 5.2, 5.0s. You've got this 3.6 in Petrola, California. 5.9 down in El Salvador, almost a 6, guys. And we can see these quakes are moving around. You're still having the most quakes of anywhere on the planet in the Searles Valley, down around the China Lake Naval Air Station in California. We're also getting a series of quakes here on the Big Island. And we're watching the Big Island because on Monday you're going to have a storm on both sides of you as you deal with Eric and Flossie. But these quakes, guys, are along this ridge line that we watched this lava run down last year. And right along this area here, the Helena Fault system, and all of that area, you're starting to see a few quakes build up. Now, they're small, but it's an indicator that the magma could be heating up once again. And as we look at our shields, notice it goes from the 30th into the 31st. We can see the pressure start to build today. It's compressing the, again, the magnetopoles, part of the Earth shield system. These red band that you see coming from the right are coming from our sun. And during grand solar minimum, our shields are weak, so they have more of an impact. They have more of an impact also on the climate chaos, not global warming, because you're going to have rapid cooling in areas, rapid heating in other places. And you're going to see things continue like this, these Russian and Alaskan fires moving around the Arctic Circle, contributing to an ash cloud that's going to move around the planet several times, and it could last several years. But as we go through this again in the last frame, you can see there's pressure continuing to build. Remember, there's 4 coronal openings on the surface of the sun. Each one are in a different location. We will feel we will feel the results of each one of them as that solar wind strikes us at 4 different times, kind of rapid fire back to back. And it started late yesterday afternoon as we started seeing it rise. Now it's had time to continue the pressure. We're starting to see these quakes release. Now, guys, watch for possibly a live video coming up later this afternoon. I'm going to do a full Atlantic and Pacific hurricane report. Things are acting up. We've got a 50% chance of development with the large storm that's just come off of Africa. It was a 40%, now it's 50%. And if it's starting to try to wrap itself up, I'll go into that radars on those and the prediction and the wind models and spaghetti models on what's available. And watch for possibly a live update. If it's not live, then it will definitely be an update. But we'll see how the stream is working, guys. But either way, we'll have a complete tropical update coming up in a few hours. So heads up, be safe.